Hi guys, Mayflom here, and I'm about halfway through assembling this little Marquee Love heart that I got. This is a Heidi Swapp Marquee Light heart that I got at Michael's, and I love that they come with the little paper template. You could decorate this, or what I did was just to use it so that I could cut out my own floral patterns out of this paper pad that you see here. So here's what I did, here's what we're doing, here's why this is one of my favorite decor projects right now, because it's so super easy. Okay, so I cut out the floral paper and glued it inside, and now what I'm doing is when I cut out the paper and I had it on top, I put the template back on top, and I just made on each little spot, I just made a little X with an X-Acto knife. And I made a little X in each spot where a light was going to go, because then what'll happen is when I go to push this through, the X will break the paper and let the light come through. It won't tear the paper like that, obviously, because the paper is down here and is settled. So all I do is just kind of gently roll the little light around until it pushes in. You can see, I'll take this one out so you can see the little hole that it makes there. You can see how that's coming along. Super easy to do, super quick. You can make these as fancy or as simple as you want. Me, I used that floral paper, and I'm using the new pink lights. I'm just obsessed with the pink and the green little lights. Okay, so I've got that. I also took a gold ink pad and just ever so lightly just tapped all around the edge like so. Okay, and the other thing that I have done is, you see how the center has pattern paper. I wanted it to be solid. I didn't want it to be see-through. So I took a piece of pattern paper, mounted it onto, there's just a piece of backing paper that was inside the box, so scrap. And I'm going to trim it down a little more, but I just glued it behind here. Okay, that's not going to hurt anything. That's not going to block anything. I can trim the little bit of excess here so that I have better access to set the lights in. But all I have to do at this point is take the little lights wherever they ran off to. There they are. Here they are. So I just have to put the little lights back in here with the battery pack, and it's good to go. However, I want to do one more thing, and that is that I want to add some button goodness. And this is not the jar that they come in, but this is the Minty Fresh container, or excuse me, elements from the Minty Fresh jar from my 28 Lilac Lane embellishment line. And they are so perfect with this beautiful Heidi Swapp spring pink and mint stuff. Oh, I just love it. So I do want to do something with that. And since this heart is going to be on its side, I think what I'm going to do is just put a couple of little embellishments in here. So I'm just going to take a little PPA liquid adhesive and put it down in there, and then just pick some elements. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just set this paper pad down so that I can pour this down. So like I was saying, this isn't the final, this isn't the bottle. This is just a bottle I happen to have. I just poured it into here because I had it in a baggie, since I'm still, at the time of filming this video, I'm still working with prototypes. The product isn't out yet. So because of that, I'm still working off, you know, the little bits and pieces I have. Okay. And I'm just going to kind of fling, I know, really technical here. We're just going to kind of go fling, 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 and fling some little buttons and fling some little things in here. The little silver beads will be great. I know I used gold, but you can mix. You can always mix your metallics, that's totally fine. And I'm trying to pick out some sequins here so I can get some sequins down, and I want a couple more of these pearls, so we'll do a couple pearls. And I'm not doing a ton here, guys. I'm just doing it because so that while this lays down, there's just like a cute little gathering of embellishments. And once I'm satisfied with how my little gathering of embellishments here in the center looks, all I have to do is wait for this to dry and then go place it in my house. I hope you've enjoyed this quick little look at this little project. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment. I'll see you next time.